Hi everyone, welcome to our final newsletter for the 2018 school year. I'm sure you'll all agree it seems to have gone really quickly, but I know that all of our students and our staff are absolutely ready for a break after what's been a really productive year here at school. So everyone's obviously really keen to understand what's going on with student placements in classes for next year. So just a quick FYI that information will be released just to students via their current teachers on Thursday here at school. If you're unable to be here at school on Thursday, that information will be available just prior to this, or just on the student free days, and certainly on the first day of school, and that'll just be posted here on some notice boards. We won't be sending home letters and notes and those sorts of things we've done in the past. Just with the staffing complexity and uncertainty of numbers, we're a little bit further behind where we'd like to be at this point in the year compared to last year, so that's just not going to be possible for us. So just some other exciting little bits of news. We've got our long jump track has just been completed. So that was part of the legacy projects that were, I guess, a leftover from the Commonwealth Games earlier this year. So we've actually got about a 60 metre tartan run-up track that's actually part of the track that was laid down at the Gold Coast for the Commonwealth Games, and an Olympic standard long jump pit that goes with that. So it'd be really great to see that in use and in action next year during our athletics season. Our report cards, they'll be emailed out a little bit later this week, most likely Thursday or Friday. If you don't happen to get those, that will most likely be because you've got an incorrect email address on file and we've not been able to send that to the correct one. So if you hear that they're out, you don't get one, just give us a call and we should be able to sort that out. Bit of staffing news as well. This week, as we always do at the end of the year, we see some movements around promotions or departures to other schools and even retirements in some cases. So we farewell Mrs. Margot Cooper. She's off to Dalby again, has got a transfer across to there again for next year. Mrs. Heim actually finishes up right now and is on extended leave as she heads into retirement. I know she's really looking forward to that next part of her life, but we're likely to also see Mrs. Heim around here at some point as she comes back to do a few teaching days here and there. Mrs. Howard, who's been our coach for the last couple of years, is off to Almost State School in a head of curriculum role. And just finally, Mr. Powers, in what's been a bit of a surprise in the last week or so, will be off to act as principal at Woongoolba State School. So there'll be a little bit of toing and froing at the beginning of next year as we backfill some of those positions. Due to lateness in the year right now, we'll just be leaving that until then and come back fresh-faced and be ready to take on some of those new recruitments as we need to. And just finally, I just want to wish everyone a very merry and safe Christmas. If you are travelling, I said this on Assembly on Monday, please be safe. We really want you all back here safe, fit and well in the 2019 school year. Do take the time to relax. Kids have worked really hard. I know they're really ready for a break. Get them re-energised and rejuvenated and ready for another great year in 2019 at Bathurst State School.